Hey YouTube, Matt Emroy back. Well, this is going to be a video about that HP computer that I picked up amongst the four this Saturday. I did some modifications to it. Let me show you the front here. When I got it, it actually had one single CD burner on the top, but I tried this computer at the sale, and when I pushed it, the door was just totally stuck. So I took both of those out, and I put in a DVD-ROM and a CD burner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this one up to sell, and I'm going to include a external DVD burner with it. So that was the first modification I made. Second modification was I wanted to put in some more hard drive space. It had this stock 80 gigabyte hard drive. Then I remembered from a previous build that I had a laptop 2.5 inch 120 gig hard drive that was just perfectly fine. So what I actually did is I got it to work in here. It's just kind of jerry-rigged, but what I did is I put it against this first rail and screwed it in, and it actually screwed nice and tightly to the bottom of that. And for the one back here, I did the same thing, but I used a bigger screw, like one from a case, and I jammed this here against it. So you can see when I move it here, let's see if I can get my finger back there, it's pretty tight. I mean, that's not going anywhere. So those are two things I did to this computer. I haven't turned it on yet, so this is going to be a fresh boot. So the next thing you're going to see is this computer turning on. Alright, now that we got everything hooked up, let's go ahead and turn it on for the first time. That's a good sign. And yes, I'm using this old Compaq 17-inch CRT monitor. Turn this down a bit. There we go. Well, it's counting up the memory. Sounds like the CD drive is stuck. Might have to find another replacement for that. DVD drive is working okay. And I think the memory is just going to keep counting, so let's go ahead and forget that. Yeah, it looks like it's got 2 gigabytes of RAM. Configuration has left. Okay, well, it did find the, let's see, the new CD drives, the Caviar drive, and it also found the new hard drive. So let's go into, save the settings. It looks like the CMOS battery has went bad, that's all. Let's go ahead and boot this up and see what it's got on it. And it's just telling me the time and date's not set, so we'll just go ahead and hit F1 to boot for now. I don't know if anything's on this or not. Well, looks like it's running Windows XP. There we go. I won't show any personal information, but I just kind of was curious to see what was on this computer. Looks like the refresh rate isn't too bad. I see a little bar there, but of course that's to be expected when you're using a old CRT screen. Oh, looks like we're booting into something here. Not sure who Dickens is. Hasn't quite found the drivers for the mouse yet, so I'll try to do this with the keyboard. Let's see. I guess we can go into the Dickens account. Time and date is invalid. Yes, we know that. Needs a CMOS battery, which I do have, and I'll replace this once I shut it down. Oh, that's beautiful. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Amen. Couldn't have said it better myself. Joshua 24:15. Oh, looks like I got a fellow Christian that owned this computer. See, it is finding the mouse. And let's see if the mouse is working now. The mouse is working, but it's not tracking too well on here. Let's go ahead and I'll steal my mouse pad real quick. See if it works better now. Oh, much better. Alright, we can go into my computer. We'll see what this has for specs. It is, okay, wow, this is a 3.2 gigahertz Pentium 4 with 2 gigabytes of RAM. It says 1.99, but of course it's using some for video. Running Windows XP Professional, version 2002 with Service Pack 3. And it looks like it's just registered to a student, so maybe this was a biblical college student that owned this. Let's go ahead and look at the hard drives. Did find both hard drives. It says the C drive is, wow, this is only a 40 gigabyte. I'll have to look into that. They may not have it partitioned properly. I know that's an 80 gigabyte drive because I looked on it, so something's not quite right there. And of course right there you have the 120 gigabyte drive, of which Windows only sees about 105 gigabytes. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what video card. It is an internal video card. I'm just curious as to what it is. Okay, it's the Intel A2915G, so it's a 910 series. I'll have to look. I was planning on maybe putting Windows 7 on this computer, but I don't believe the 910 series is Windows 7 compliant. I'll have to look into that. Let's see if there's anything in my documents. There's a few things in here. Nothing, and it doesn't look like anything too dangerous. Any music? Nope, just the sample music. Pictures? Oh yeah. We definitely got some pictures on here. Well, those are okay as long as there's nothing too risque, and from a Christian's computer I wouldn't expect it. Any videos? No, no videos. And downloads. Quite a few downloads. It definitely looks like this was a college student's computer. We got some syllabuses on here. Let's see what else we got here. Weekly schedule. So yeah, definitely a college student used this computer. And he was running LibreOffice version 3.5. So okay, so this isn't too old. Now one thing I'm going to show you guys here, you can see that the recycling bin is full. And let's see what we find in here. Okay, just one picture. I tell you, I've actually cleaned quite a few computers of this age out, and I cannot tell you how many times people think they're doing the right thing by deleting their personal data, but they forget to click that empty recycle bin button. So this person actually did the right thing. They cleaned out all their sensitive data. The only thing that's still on here is just like the syllabuses and just some schedules, which I personally would have cleaned out myself, but it's not 100% necessary. Let's see what else we can do here. Look at some of the programs that are on here. See what they were running. Looks like they were running Avast, which is nice. That's what I like to use. Google Chrome, LibreOffice, Real Networks. I wonder if that's Real Player. Yep, they had Real Player on there. Kind of curious to see what version that is. I haven't used that in a long time. I love that background. We will serve the Lord. Okay. It looks like it was never. It looks like it was never actually set up. So we can go ahead and do that. Here we go. And yes, that's my mom yelling in the background. She probably has one of the loudest voices I have ever heard. She probably could have been a female opera singer. Let's just see what version this is. Okay, this is pretty new. This is Real Player version 16. Looks like from 2012. That's very interesting. I don't know most people that still use Real Player. And no, I'm not trying to start a huge conversation, but I just personally haven't used it, I think ever since about version 8 or 9, which is probably about 10 years ago. Wow, so that was just a quick review of this HP Compaq computer. Probably won't be making another video on this. I just wanted you guys to see what this basically had in it. I know I'm gonna have to change the CMOS battery, and probably gonna have to either unjam this or maybe just change it out. This computer will be up for sale once I get everything done, and once that's completed, I'll probably do another video if I don't sell it locally. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this. And until I see you again, we will continue to serve the Lord in this household. Have a good, blessed day, everybody.